Um,
There's plenty of time.
we can make the first short and sweet, and then I would edit it and see how it all goes.
Yeah.
Record 90 minutes, and it's not worth the fuck.
I agree. I think that's fair. Hang on, let me.
What about Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm good Tuesday. Yeah, I don't got anything going on. Hold on. What'd you say?
What about Wednesday?
Yeah, honestly, I don't have a lot going on for a while. Not till like later this month with birthdays and obviously Halloween and
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
yeah, this might work. Okay.
You want our background blurred?
Nah.
You don't have to blur the fucking wall. I don't even know where it is. If you dare Google and find out where I live. Oh, and my name will be on there the whole time for Stephen Van.
Oh, true. What we could do, we could create.
Let's calm down.
Let's calm down.
Calm down.
We could create Google account. And it is a dry run. We could create. We could create new Google accounts with our names. You know.
Is it maybe in editing you can just cut the video up?
Yeah, I could actually. A good point. I could crop it. It'll probably. Can I move? Oh, I could. Yeah. Can I move my? I can't even move my freaking.
Honestly, I really don't care. I'm gonna call myself the Bunny Dragon.
Yeah.
About the glory days.
About the glory days. No, I'm able to. I can do it. We can crop it. It's all good.
Don't get too crazy. You're cropping out,
everything.
Half my fucking body.
Right. just
a video of you where
You already knew what I was going to do. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let me make this. All right, so our Burning Success podcast, right? Yes.
Yes, and we're live. We're going.
We're doing it now. This is real.
All right, let's do it.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I've noticed that I like to turn the mic a little bit back and forth. So if you want to adjust yours, that's what I've decided to do.
Like this.
What I do. Yeah.
This is much better. This is soothing. Thank you.
Well, I guess we should start with introducing who we are and what this is all about.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, hold on. I think her mic's not working now. I can't hear it. Oh, wait, I can hear it now. That was weird. It sounded like it wasn't making noise.
You just sit.
Okay.
We can kind of just hang out. All right. Well, Kevin Success, if you would like to go ahead and get the ball rolling here.
There you go. I mean, Kevin Success. That's it. We got lots to talk about, but if we want to do just introductions, how about yourself?
I like to go by the Burning Dragon, Steve Hamlin.
It's pretty badass, if you ask me. I was pretty jealous when I first heard that name.
Yeah, well, before that, I completely copyrighted. I just completely stole the name Demolition Man from a movie.
I remember those days. Yep, I remember those days. The Steve Hamlin, the Burning Dragon Steve Hamlin was an improvement, but I mean, Demolition Man is pretty classic. So.
Yeah, I guess we call ourselves Goofy Dumb Names because we also did Goofy Dumb Backyard Wrestling.
Yeah, and we did it for a while too. It wasn't like a couple of times. we did that. It was years. We did exactly, and we even
ended up doing nothing but talking about it on a podcast.
Exactly, that's where it led to. Exactly, but it's on YouTube though, so there you have that.
It's 4,000 views.
Yeah, majority of which is who again?
One
man.
Not me.
You, yes, exactly. Did we?
2008 of those views are myself.
That's still
going back and making notes.
Yeah, gone back in it. That's still 50% though of other users, so that's good. I mean,
Absolutely.
I'd take 2,000 views for sure. Did we want in? Did we want to introduce the other person today? Our special guest.
This is my lovely wife.
That's literally her name, lovely wife.
That's it.
Lovely wife. We're just kind of sitting and having fun. So she didn't get too involved.
And
here's my wife, and she is a wrestling fan, and she happens to be a female with a low demographic.
I agree. That's a rarity, and I think people appreciate that. So, congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It only took me about 3 years to talk her into watching.
Oh.
It was worth the investment. So there you go.
I did drag her to a TNA pay-per-view at a buddy of our house, a friend of ours' house. Eddie Calloway. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'm surprised she didn't break up with me. It was a rough one.
Was it rough? It wasn't good. The TNA
the pay-per-view wasn't good.
Oh.
I believe it was the Samoa Joe MMA fight type thing.
Oh.
Against All Odds, 2009.
That's a shame because on paper that sounds like it would be an amazing match. It just wasn't.
Yeah, it was pretty good, but the rest of the card was medical mayhem.
I see.
But I think also the environment. Like, we were just together, and then I drug her into me and a bunch of other dumbasses going about two guys choreographed fighting.
No, it's really
Fair.
But
well,
yeah, no, it's been fun, and she is a fan. We still watch wrestling. Are you still watching wrestling?
I'm on and off. It was interesting. The whole bloodline thing, I don't even remember where it came from, but I saw something and I was like, well, this is kind of cool. But then to be honest, half of the Usos movesets are super kicks and they're not very good either. So I kind of got bored quick of it. But then I didn't know. It was just like the storyline itself was really interesting to a point where I was like, all right, I'm going to watch another show next week. All right, I'll watch another show next week. And then it kind of got me back into it. So, and it's still a good storyline. It's not over.
Yeah, and you stick mostly to WWE.
I do. Yes, I've not transitioned to AEW TNA. I don't know. Is TNA even still a thing? I don't even know.
It's called Impact Wrestling.
Oh, it's Impact. Yeah, that's right. I should research that. But no, I've only ever stuck to.
You really don't.
You really-
On TV.
Oh, that's bad. That's no
Really
good.
hard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I've never seen a single TNA or Impact or what's the other one?
AEW.
AEW now. But from what you've told me, I mean AEW sounds pretty legit. So
AEW is good. MJF is the second best heel in the business. The Tribal Chief.
Fair.
But yeah,
Yeah, legit.
AEW.
And right now he's a champion, right? In AEW.
Yeah, he is their world heavyweight.
Yeah. Oh. As a matter of fact, he's on a stretch now, isn't he? Like 1,000 days or something like that. Something crazy. I feel like maybe not.
I don't remember when he won it. Honestly, I'm in and out of AEW so much. Most of my fandom is on TikTok clips or reading 401 Mania, things like that.
And that's probably where I got tied back into WWE's things like that. Now I gotta look it up. Say that again.
WWE's on a run right now. Yeah, we're so sporadic with our wrestling.
Yeah.
We'll watch it for a couple of months, or we'll watch the pay-per-views because I have Peacock.
Me too.
We'll watch those and let it kind of peter out.
Yeah. That's kind of exactly the spot I'm in. I happen to have Peacock too, and I saw like pay-per-views are on there now. Because the last I knew, you would only see pay-per-views on WWE Network, but I guess that's not the case anymore.
Well, Peacock owns the WWE.
Ah, that's where it came from. I got you now. Okay. I'm gonna look up.
Anything you want, Google, dude. You're allowed to do that.
It's right.
I did want to mention though that we actually backyard wrestled before we
I
and hit each other with the pool shit.
I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, that was actually really fun too. As a matter of fact, you had your grandpa's old video camera. So that's we video some of that. But I think that's where we had a lot of fun. It's just like we knew, obviously, no one's videoing it, but we'd still do stupid shit and have fun with it. So, yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember how we first met? The very first time.
Yes.
It had nothing to do with wrestling.
No. Well, at least from what I remember, there's two really strong memories of when we first met. We're both at Kroger. That's where we were working at.
Yes. Baggers.
We were both baggers. I was the very first memory I have of us interacting. We were in the parking lot, and I feel like maybe I was pushing carts or something. And I feel like you had your motorcycle helmet or something, and you were showing. We had some sort of conversation, but I think when things really hit it off was I was walking down the aisleway, and you were in an aisle, and you were like, "Take a step into my office."
It was a magazine aisle.
It was a magazine aisle, exactly. He told me to take a step into your office, and I don't even remember why we were conversing. But
you were going to do like a price check, dude.
Is that what it was? I was actually working.
Yeah, and I was about to leave. Like I was all for it.
You're just like, I'm going to mess with this guy. Yeah, take a step in my office.
It was totally random. I think I was talking to a kid named Joe DeMuzio.
I remember that.
And we're standing there talking, and you go walking by. Hey, you step into my office, and for whatever reason you listen.
For whatever reason you listen.
You could just blown by and price check on it was probably door, but you come walking in, and for no reason at all, I just hit you with the step into my office, and you're like, "Yeah," I was like, "You're fucking fine."
That's what it was.
You just feel like, okay, and then walk out and just do all the camp. Started hanging out after.
Ever since, I took it like a chance. I probably did it out of fear. Like I'm gonna get hit either if I step into his office or not. So I might as well just do it now and get it over with.
You mean the fat kid with no facial hair is gonna beat you up and that's Hallmark card aisle?
The Hallmark card aisle. That I think that's iconic. Yeah, hey, that buzz cut was pretty cool. I envied that buzz cut. Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, I remember the. I feel like I didn't believe you when you said you owned a motorcycle, and then you showed me your helmet. For some reason, the helmet just keeps coming into my head. You were showing me a motorcycle,
but I didn't hit the motorcycle.
Oh,
I didn't ride the motorcycle. I didn't.
You took the helmet off, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
I think what it was is I was having pipes put on it.
Oh, I remember that. They were super loud. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember you telling me like, you don't have.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna prove it to this kid. Bringing a helmet. I could have asked.
That's true. Can I borrow this real quick? That's so true. I believed it though. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh shit, he said. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm in a club, dude.
With leather jackets and everything.
Oh, I had it all.
Yeah. Yeah. That brings back memories. That's a good time. But what's interesting?
You remember? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. What were you gonna ask?
Mine wasn't as interesting. You said something interesting.
No, well, I was gonna say I don't know what transitioned in our friendship when we first talked about wrestling because it didn't start off that way.
With ISU.
Boom! There you go.
What brought it up?
No, yeah. Aw, was it video? Was it? Yeah, go. You go.
I was gonna say I have a very foggy memory of us just being. One day we were hanging out and talking. What really got us hanging out was bowling.
Yes, we weren't on the.
We were on a bowling league.
Yeah.
The same bowling league as me.
Yeah, we weren't on the same team, but yeah, we were. That's right. What was super cool?
You guys.
Oh, we were super cool.
The coolest.
Yeah.
We were on a bowling.
Yeah.
Program, we watched wrestling.
Exactly.
I pretended to have a motorcycle.
But right, you had a helmet, and that was
it. One day I'm gonna get a bike. But no, I remember. I remember you were on the same bowling league because we worked at Kroger's. We didn't really hang out.
Mhm.
fired you.
And yep.
Card Island.
Yep.
And then we ran into each other at Belfair Lane there
Yep.
on the league, summer league.
Yep.
And I just remember like talking. And I don't, did you have any wrestling shirts?
No, yeah, I never wore any wrestling or anything.
Did 13?
I know, because I think he got into wrestling after we started to do it. Because I don't even think he knew much about wrestling until we.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think he was introduced to it a long time ago because he knew some stuff, but yeah, I don't think he was turned back onto it until we kind of.
Like I said, I can't really remember what struck it, but for some reason I feel like it was a shirt or maybe I mentioned something.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, or maybe because I've never had wrestling attire before, and I think about that a lot too. Like when did I first get back into wrestling? And I know it was when we were like hanging out all the time. I don't think it was a video game specifically. I don't know. Yeah, it had to have been something that just got brought up. And
do you think it was because maybe because me and Kyle would you'd wrestle a lot.
Yeah.
We would just constantly, and then other people would come over. And you think maybe you were just in my house one time, and I was like, "Oh, do you want to see me and my brother do this really cool thing?"
And you stayed.
And I stayed. That's right. I did.
He joined.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, and I kept coming back for more. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think maybe it was something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I like wrestling.
That sounds right because I feel like whatever it was, it went quick, and then all of a sudden we were really into it, and then we started buying like SmackDown versus Raw with PS3 or PS2 or whatever. Yeah.
And then we started making our own characters.
Yes, that was fun. Oh man, that was so much fun. That was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, when it would come out the next game, the next year. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Getting it the first day and staying up all night and playing
it. And then what transitioned into the further? I remember the first pay-per-view we watched together.
Do you?
100% I do.
Well, yes. I don't.
It was at Josh's house. You knew Josh.
Yes, I knew Josh. Yeah.
Baseball?
No. Well, we did. No, it was more. I don't remember the first because he worked at Kroger too. Obviously, went to school together. He was in the same grade as me. It might have been baseball was the first thing that we related in. Yeah.
And he was getting the Great American Bash 2006.
Wow.
2006.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Hey, my buddy Josh is getting this pay-per-view," and I wasn't watching this.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember saying, "Yeah, I'll go with you." And we went over there to Josh's house with his dad and his brother.
Yeah.
Everybody watched Great American Bash 2006, which had The Undertaker in a Punjab prison.
Wow, I can't remember this.
Yeah. He was supposed to face the Great Khali.
Yeah.
But they thought he was going to kill him. So they put Big Show in there.
Makes sense. Okay.
And I just remember we like went over there. I'd never met anybody. And Josh was wearing an Eddie Guerrero shirt.
Yes, he did. That was
Eddie
his favorite.
Guerrero had already been dead.
And it was after his death. Yeah.
Because it actually was like the R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, that sounds
Josh
right.
was a big wrestler.
Yes.
A bigger fan than both of us.
I think so. Yeah. And he really loved Eddie Guerrero. Yeah.
And I guess you and him had talked about how me and you back wrestled in EWA. That was what we
Yes, I was right. EWA. Wow.
Yeah, in my parents' backyard.
Yeah, Kitty Campus.
Kitty Campus. Right. My mom would yell at us for playing Kitty Campus because we'd take my dad's ladders and hit each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. And then we wouldn't replace them because we were idiot kids.
That's right. Just dumb kids. Wow.
Kitty Campus. That's what my mom still calls it to this day.
Does she still call it that? That's awesome.
Yeah, like when we bring it up. Like, oh, yeah, Kitty Campus.
You're right.
And I love that you wouldn't tell your mom. You told your mom
football. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why. I felt like she was gonna like tell me not to go over there anymore. I don't know why. But yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it probably would have been in your best interest for her to tell you not to do dumb shit like that.
Probably, yeah. But here we are. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys were backyard wrestling together and riding, on the back of his motorcycle together. She might have started to question things.
I already think she did. Yes.
I did. I drove my dad's Goldwing to pick you up one time. You had to
I did. I told my mom, Steve's coming to get me, which, as a little bit of backstory, Steve owns a Mustang. Plenty of room for 2+ people to fit in. But this bastard comes up in a motorcycle instead. I remember just staring like, what? This is really him? What is going on? And sure enough.
So hesitant. The best part, I swear to God, the best part is the mom and dad are up there doing yard work. I'm walking over, and you're looking and you shake your head, and all you say is, "Why did you do this?" He's like quietly enough that no one else would need you, and you're about to climb on, and you go, "Why did you do this?"
I accepted my fate. I love it. I'm in tears.
And then we just drove to my parents' house
Yeah.
on a motorcycle.
It ended up being pretty nice, to be honest. Yeah, 2 dudes on a motorcycle on a Goldwing. It ended up being pretty good. Yeah, luckily our houses were only like, oh my God, yeah, definitely. I mean, what friends haven't though, So.
But anyway, so yeah, that was our first pay-per-view we watched, and then I remember we watched, and I only remember this because it was like one of the only pay-per-views we ever got at my parents' house. Like we'd go to Adam's, we'd go to Josh's, and we got Extreme Rules 2000, either 6 or 7 at my house, and everybody watched it. And because you like wrestling and you backyard wrestle, and I told people this, like when we talked about it, I told this, that I don't think that you were a huge wrestling fan. You weren't watching it like we were.
Exactly.
Adam and Josh and everybody, we'd watch pay-per-views, we'd go to ROH.
Yeah.
I went to like every ROH I could drive to. And we'd go to a bunch of live events, and you never really did that.
No.
I don't know if you just wanted to save your money or you weren't interested.
No. Well, no, it just, I didn't really get tied all into it too much. It was just something, almost like a little hobby sort of thing. If it's on, I'll watch it, whatever. But yeah, even when I was younger, I tried, my friends liked it, like at WCW, they were into WCW, and they even had the action figure guys, toys and everything. And I couldn't get into it. And I thought it was real. I definitely thought it was real. Like MMA real for me back then. And it was the same thing. They had pay-per-views on, and I tried to watch them, and I just couldn't get into it. For whatever reason, Sting was my favorite wrestler, though. I think it was the face paint. I think it was freaking badass. Yeah, in his submission move, the the hell is it called? Not the scores. Yes, the Scorpion Deathlock. Yeah, I thought that was fucking awesome too. But other than that,
It was just a sharpshooter.
and it was like it was, and because I've never sine a sharpshooter before, so I had no idea at the time.
Hot take: Sting can't do a fucking sharpshooter.
I think that's a fair assessment.
I have his autograph.
Oh, do you? What did he sign? A picture or
a picture?
A picture
of
his chest. It's still there. Yeah, he didn't wash it or anything.
7 years. But no, he signed that. Like I had you probably won't remember this because, like you said, you wanted to wrestle.
Yeah.
There was punching bags in the early 90s.
Yeah.
94, 95, there were punching bags 3 feet high, full of water at the bottom. They had different wrestlers on them.
Huh.
And I always watched WWF.
Mm-hmm.
I never really watched it.
Yeah.
My grandma bought me a Sting punching bag, and I had that for the longest time with this like blue and yellow face paint.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
And my intention was to go up to the man, being an adult, and say, "Oh, man, I just wanted to say, like, I had a punching bag, even like really whatever. I'm not a big Sting.
Mhm.
I love Sting. I was telling her when we went to the music, and that it was cool, and I remember that. And then I walked up there, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I said, "Hi." And I shook his hand, walked away. Didn't say another. She goes, did you tell him? No.
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 But you try. Where was this at? Was this at? Was he TNA too, or was
This
he?
is he had left TNA. It was right before he came back to WWE. Right before he came back to
Uh-huh.
WWE.
Uh-huh.
And or,
Well, his debut. Yeah.
yeah. So we were at some sort of con. I don't remember what, but it was a con.
Okay.
That was the one in Sharonville.
Okay.
I met Rey Mysterio and got his autograph.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
And talked to him for a little bit. That was cool.
Yeah, he seems like a down to earth kind of guy.
But anyway, so where was I going? Oh, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Just a humble brag.
Yeah.
I was gonna give big money to meet somebody.
But all you could say was hey. All you could say was hi.
Yeah. Because I told her, I was like, time about that punching. I remember it. It was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Well, I had... no.
I said hello, sir.
But I'm sure he was busy, and you probably just did that. You didn't feel that you could.
I mean, he was talking to everyone.
Oh, really?
He kind of brought it up. He was like, he was being real cool. He's very, very good dude. Very
nice.
Cool. And he was talking to people, shaking their hands. People were drawing in pictures. I think like baking him a cake or cookies or something. Like these fucking fans out here think this guy wants cookies. Like he's 61 years old.
Exactly. He probably has diabetes. Yeah.
They look like they have hair in him. I was too far back.
I was too far back. I don't know. It could. Don't know.
But somebody did baking stuff. We had a little table you put stuff on. People could, like other people were drawing pictures of him and stuff. He was dressed like Crow Sting.
Oh, sweet. See, I like Crow Sting. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was cool. Like I said.
Oh, you did get a picture. See, that is that's awesome. The jacket and everything.
You kidding me? I look like a fucking retard.
Oh, I don't care about you. I mean Sting. Exactly. Oh, exactly. That's a pretty cool picture there. And this is also him not telling you. You're trying to yeah, exactly. He's trying to build up the courage to talk to him. That's actually a cool picture of him signing it, though. I like that.
Yeah, and then I met Jim Cornette.
Oh, he was there? Yeah.
This was in another.
Oh, okay.
Cornette, and I told her, I was like, I don't want to be one of those effing marks that just walk up and say the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette was in all the territories. I'm gonna ask him a real good question. Something like I get up there, dude. Another thing, he shakes my hands like, put your fist up, like whatever. We do all that, and he's looking at me. He's like, yeah, and I'm like, what's the Undertaker like?
The most marked thing you could ask.
He was like, Undertaker's like Undertaker, man. And he walked away from his booth.
He left his booth to get away from you. Oh, it's so disappointing.
I was so mad.
Oh my god, that's really a true story. That sucks. Oh, it's so cool, dude. That guy hasn't aged at all, man. How long ago was this? Wow. Really? I swear he looks just like that still. 2013. Still. I mean, we're in 2020. That's 10 years ago.
Anyway, but no, so even not being like, I'm just
yeah.
nerd.
And,
I went to ROH.
Yeah.
Even you went to an NWF show.
I do. I remember that. Yeah, that was the first and only time I've ever gone to like a different kind of promotion before. And I remember that.
And you were not
because
impressed.
and I really wasn't, because I went from seeing big WWE shows to a building with the ring was legit and the wrestlers looked legit. Yeah, but it's just like, oh, this is. But now,
7 people in there,
yes,
yelling.
They were excited. Oh yeah. but I really learned to appreciate though that there's all kinds of territories that are built like that, and yeah. So yeah, I definitely learned to appreciate those kinds of promotions. So
And so anyway, we just have always had a big wrestling connection.
yeah.
But it had to be on the connection.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
But anyway, so I guess the point of all this was to say that the Burning Success podcast is to help with your fandom, to expand on it, to help the people that are in different eras of their fandom. Like I'm just a complete fan.
Yeah.
I have been forever. I remember the first pay-per-view,
Yeah.
first WrestleMania that I know for a fact we watched live was WrestleMania 14.
Mm-hmm.
My dad.
Nice.
But we may have watched, and then there's old VHS tape where my dad was recording old WCW. He must have been a fan for a long time. He doesn't watch it anymore. The Attitude Era. So anyway, I think it would be interesting for someone who's been a fan and has gone back and watched older wrestling, vintage wrestling, ROH, TNA, AEW, to talk to someone like you that's in a different type of fandom where you're more WWE and you're. I feel like you're looking to expand a little bit. Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know there's so much history. There's so many branches of wrestling, and it's such an old thing, anyways, to begin with. So definitely. But just to go back real quick, I actually didn't know that your dad was a fan of wrestling. I didn't know that at all.
Oh yeah. No, he got me into it.
Really?
We would watch from probably 96 to
Wow.
2000, 2001.
Really?
We watched every Raw, every pay-per-view, but just WWE.
Right. Okay.
Me and Kyle, like when there was a commercial in the glory days, back in the Monday Night War days.
Yes.
Back
Yeah.
when we were in the trenches. No. So how it would break up most of the time, Raw would go on a commercial, and there would be 3 minutes of commercials, 90 seconds, whatever. You would get half of that would still be WCW on TV. So we would go from Raw to Nitro back to Raw. So we never had to watch commercials.
That's actually pretty smart.
We never got it. Me and Kyle, my dad, never got into WCW. It just wasn't. It wasn't the same. I didn't really care about Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some people. Yeah. No idea. I had no idea. But yeah, that was the nice era of wrestling before the ruthless aggression, and then you get to the PG era, and then I think a lot of it was so focused on kids more than your standard middle-aged folks who grew up to the brutal and the blood and just the badass of it all, and Stone Cold Steve Austin being his prime. Yeah, but I think a lot of people would also agree. I don't know. I feel like when people think of WCW, they think of NWO and Hogan and all of them. But for me, I remember that, but I didn't like it. I didn't get into it at all. And I didn't know what WWE was. I knew or WWF, I should say. I only knew of that WCW. But that's interesting. I didn't know that with your dad or Kyle. So yeah, this will be interesting. Yeah.
When do you remember your fandom kicking off? Like, what was your era? Like, my era would be the Attitude Era.
Yes.
That's where I lived in. But if you go back and watch it, hard to get through.
Oh, why is that? It's hard to get through.
Because the writing was so off the wall. If you go back, they just so much stuff. Yeah. Some of the storylines are stupid.
Yeah, really. I do. When I think of Attitude, and seeing that's what I don't really remember storylines too much, but I do remember. I mean, it felt like it was a lot brutal, but I can't remember. I really can't remember. A lot of anything. Dude, I really shitty memory. I know for
No, but you said you were like it seemed like it was a lot brutal.
a lot of brutality. Sorry, a lot of brutality.
It was just, and it just struck me like, and then I saw my face. I was watching myself, and like when you said it, I was like, "Oh, that's not how you say that." What did you say?
I can't. I know. It was. I know. My fandom kicked off before the memory, for whatever reason, is sticking in my head. Where I was in high school. It was around the 2006 time that we were just talking about. I had a TV in my room, and I just remember flipping through channels, and I saw SmackDown for the first time, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I kind of remember this." And that's when I started watching it more religiously every week. I still didn't understand the schedules between Raw, SmackDown, whatever else WWE had at the time. I feel like there was something on Wednesday. What was it? NCW?
ECW.
No, not even that. No, it was really dumb. I feel like their theme was like green color. It was really minor. But it was WWE. Livewire, yeah. I hated it. I couldn't get through it. I didn't watch it. So it was mostly Monday night Raw, and then I think at the time it was Thursday night SmackDown, which it's gone. Yeah, moved to Friday, back to Thursday a bunch of times, but I do think it is, and that's a shame for me because I don't have USA, so I can't watch Raw, and now I won't get to watch SmackDown. But that's all right.
Streaming service, I believe.
Is it? That'll be
That's what they're talking
interesting.
about. They're moving into a full-blown streaming service.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, that's interesting.
unless they get ready to be gobs of money.
Money.
That's a conversation, but
Exactly. Yeah.
ad revenue. What would you? If I had to guess your favorite wrestler, would I be close and say Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, he's definitely up there. You're gonna. I don't know. I was thinking about this because I had a feeling this question would come up. I actually, I don't know why. I really don't. You're gonna make it's. It was John Bradshaw Layfield. The boogeyman. It was the boogeyman. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should have.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Yeah, JBL. Not. Yeah, and he was an awesome heel. Yeah, I don't. His lariat was fucking awesome too. His clothesline to hell. Yes, that was amazing. But I think he just had such good charisma for his character. But if you know what wrestler's better, JBL or Brock Lesnar? I mean, I think Brock Lesnar would be the winner. I don't know why JBL just always. Yeah, I always every time.
It's questionable that JBL may be better than Brock Lesnar.
He's got better history in the business. I feel like. I mean, yeah, better run. APA was pretty awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know. Brock Lesnar.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, I completely forgot because when we wrestled, he would have
the jacket and the yes. Yeah.
We went and bought a cowboy hat with Capples.
Oh, the cowboy hat. Yeah, Capples was awesome. I hated it, but I also got the what did the shit that Hulk Hogan would have, all of the yeah, what is that even called? Yeah, flowers or feathers or something. Boa. Yes. Yeah, I bought boas. Yeah. That was goofy. They'd always fall apart, so there'd be like leaves all over the ground where I was walking.
It wouldn't help that like I would have packed before we started.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was kind of a shit.
Nah, that was all part of it though.
I'll say this, and this is only going to matter to like 3 people, maybe 4.
Oh.
You and I are the only people in the BWA to get well, you more so. I was just a heel, but we want Kevin.
Really? From our pay-per-view thing?
Yeah, one of our
the slow clap. Thank you. Oh yeah, we call them super shows.
Yeah, well, I call them super shows.
Yeah. No, I thought we did agree to super. Yeah. I can't. I didn't.
I mean, I kind of just agreed to whatever I wanted.
That's why you got 4,000. That's why you got 4,000 views on YouTube.
That's why I watched my just 4,000.
Exactly.
No, yeah,
wow.
Very first show. There was like 30 people there.
It was a good turnout. I was quite surprised.
And they were cheering for you.
I
should have let you go over. I could have made that.
Nah. That's when.
One regret. I have one regret in life. That's what it is.
One regret.
I do think about this.
What was
It weird.
what was my character? Was it because I know there was the people obesity? I just remembered that the people obesity was. I loved that. That was awesome. I had so much fun with that character. Man, it was.
Which is weird because I was much fatter than
I don't know.
people's obesity.
I don't think you were fat. You had a different build. Like
Yeah, fat. Dude.
it wasn't fat because you had muscle too.
Filled with McDonald's.
I do remember McDonald's days, man. That was some good times. Yeah, I would always get. We would get. Exactly. We'd get. Man, McDouble, McChicken, French fries. Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
At least 7,000 calories. Yes. Yes, and if you haven't done it,
it's killer.
See, thank you. You get the texture and you get like a different taste altogether with it.
It never made sense. I was always like, dude.
Do you put chips on a peanut? I did.
Yeah, I put chips sandwiches on.
See, yeah, and I think that's where that stemmed from. Yeah.
People's sandwiches.
What'd you say?
I said other people's sandwiches. I put
Other people's sandwiches. You're a grade A bully.
shitty. But no, yeah, you got cheered.
Wow.
They were saying we want. Were you Axel?
I think it was Kevin Axel originally. Yeah, I don't even know what that people obesity. I don't even know what my name was, but I do remember Kevin Axel. And then eventually came to Kevin Success. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. It was yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking about buying a wrestling ring like a year or two ago.
Or building one. Yeah.
Who's gonna buy it? She was all for it.
Really?
I thought to myself, yeah, no, everybody come over and backyard wrestle at my house.
That would have been awesome. As grown adults.
Yeah. It would have been great. I wouldn't have been able to go to work.
I was gonna say, until you realized we all had to work for a living.
Right.
And there was a lamp and a couple of razor blades, a couple of big motherfuckers.
Oh, and that's what I wanted to talk. Remember, that was I had that spot where I tried to cut myself open, and I got the littlest, tiniest nick. And it took me like 6 minutes on the ground trying to get it to go.
That was one of the biggest arguments you and I ever had.
Yeah.
Because I was telling you, and you were like, I'm gonna
do it. Yeah.
You like yelled at me.
Kevin's being mean. But now that I look about it, that was fucking dumb. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, because it was a razor blade, and I did it right above my eyebrow. Yeah, it was stupid. Yeah. Where did that razor blade even come from? I don't even know where it came from. Exactly, in his freaking bathroom on the floor. In his shed, a little bit of rust. Yeah, that was. Yeah, it should have been tetanus.
I'm doing it.
I do remember, yeah, because I wanted to do it, and yeah, it was dumb.
I'm really surprised you were against that. You're usually all for it.
Well, he's against stupidity, though.
I'm all for it with guys on TV making hundreds of
exactly.
16-year-old kids playing in somebody's dirt on mattresses.
Well,
towards the end, when we were at Brandon's at the end, and we put the ladders up, roads, and we were really right at the end. I was really getting it. There was a couple of times where me and Brandon, I was gonna gig in the bull road match. One of the last matches.
Oh yeah.
Ended up not making that.
Didn't. Damn. You had prior engagements.
No. Well, I had to go with my grandma.
Oh,
was like an emergency.
That's fair. That's legit reason. Yeah.
I really couldn't tell my mom, like, you understand what about bull road matches?
This is going to be the biggest match of my career.
You're ruining Kitty Camp.
Oh man.
his house and we photographed that back out.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah.
Me and you never talked
No.
one time about
Yeah.
we were doing that.
We just knew the finish, and that was it. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Do you remember? Because me and you, we never wrestled on mattresses.
Right.
My parents' house, we'd land on the ground.
Yep.
And then we went to Brandon's house, HUW.
You have good memory.
Hellacious Underground Wrestling.
That's it. Hellacious. That's right. Yes.
Blood-coated barbed wire. And then we get over there and it's like the fake little barbed wire, which, thank God, it's like over there and we're slamming putting a barbed wire to back.
Exactly. Bunch of idiots.
But they were wrestling. They had two little twin mattresses.
Yes.
Like paper film.
Yeah.
And they were jumping in the front yard. Backyard wrestling.
In the front, yes.
His neighbors want to get the name, dude.
Oh, I know for sure. Oh, yeah.
I remember me and you talking up in the mattresses in the backyard.
Yeah. What is this? Yeah.
Oh, dude, you can entire backyard behind you, no one will
See you. That's the whole point. That was great about your yard because it was privacy fence everywhere, right? Yeah. Exactly. Except you're your mom. Yeah. Exactly.
But and we went there, and then you and I, we didn't want to wrestle into them. We didn't meet them.
Exactly. I remember this.
After watching a couple of their matches, I was like, "Me and you, dude. We're just gonna."
Yeah.
I'm not letting that guy stand on me.
Exactly.
On an uncovered mattress, bro?
In the front yard. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I ended up doing it.
Anyways, right.
But at the time, me and you wrestled. We went all over his back.
Yes.
Wrestled that big match.
Yeah.
They were like, actually, the dudes that invited us to their house were cheering. Here I am. Now, I just realized I'm a grown man married with 2 children talking about how 6 kids cheered for us in the backyard. Man, we shouldn't put this on.
And we
reliving it like you remember, dude? 4 other dudes thought we were cool for 4 minutes.
But to our defense, I mean, it was pretty freaking awesome because he had because he would you say that that's your favorite place that we wrestled in was Brandon's backyard?
No, it was Donnie.
I thought so too. Donnie's, yeah. And I
never put ropes.
It was just 4 sticks in the ground, exactly. I feel like for whatever reason that was our peak too. For whatever reason things clicked a lot better. I mean, yeah, we stood around and talked bullshit 90% of the time, and that was the other thing too. We had other people, yeah, so we were able to actually fill up a card really, and do other shit and 2 matches, and that was it. So
I feel like we're kind of
yeah.
BW, but and I'll wrap it up real quick. I always thought, and we'll get more into it as the podcast goes, but I always thought it went Donnie's house, Coach's house, Brandon's house the last time that we all did it, and then Brandon's house the first time we all did it, and then Josh's house right there by the school. Yeah. We weren't there long.
Yeah.
We weren't there long at all, but we did move around a lot. And I borrowed my dad's truck 5 times to move it down.
I forgot about
one time, nobody even helped.
Did all by yourself. That's some shit right there.
Well, Josh's parents were like, "Look, you need to get these mattresses out of our house, so you have to pay for them to be removed."
Oh, really? Dang.
I'm like, I want to crazy. Dude, I got a check for $32.
Exactly. Let's go rep.
No. I'm not going to you for take them to someone else's house.
Was
in like 2009, I actually did. I paid Brandon got rid of all those.
Oh,
He
really?
was talking about, yeah, like, without
Yeah, I didn't know that.
it, like nobody else came to help. He
Dang.
was like,
Yeah.
but yeah, we got rid of it.
Yeah.
I had quit wrestling. They had wrestled after I left.
That's what I was.
I left because I didn't want my girlfriend to think I was a loser.
Right.
Turns out she'd be cool coming over and watching.
Exactly.
I was got on the twilight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the twilight of my career.
Yeah. And you blew it. I was trying to figure out how it eventually ended because I feel like I whatever reason wasn't there anymore, and I feel like you guys were still trying to do it, but you left too, and after you left, they were still trying to do it.
The ending that I remember, and when I talked to a couple of the guys about it, it seemed like it's pretty accurate, maybe with a little bit of discrepancy.
Mm-hmm.
What I remember is we wrestled and we were continuing to wrestle. And, like we took our little hiatus that we always took in the winter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when it came back in the spring and everybody we wrestled, everybody would show up.
Yeah.
And I wasn't at the point where I was going to go to Brandon's house and wrestle just Brandon 7 times.
Yeah.
And Josh agreed, Matt agreed.
Okay.
And then spring hit, and we wrestled a little bit in the spring. You were around a little bit, but not a lot.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of just quit. Everybody kind of just quit showing up. And
Yeah.
Me and John had an argument or something the one time.
Mm.
Like
sounds about right.
The wrestling.
Yep.
And then Brandon was like, "We're going to take a break. I want to write about stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll start over." And in that time, I happened to get a girlfriend, and thought, you know what? I am not going to take her to some dude's house and have her watch me roll around on a mountain
with another guy. Yeah.
Not for free, buddy. And so I just quit going. I didn't text anybody. I didn't call anybody. And when they did call me, Brandon called me a couple times. Hey, you coming to this Saturday? We have our final super show, or our next super show.
But what happened?
Yeah,
what just?
She said you know what to say right now. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway. And so I just never replied.
Yeah.
So I might have replied and said, well, when I quit going, you quit going.
Yeah.
Because you weren't going to get anything.
Right. Right.
And then Adam, he didn't go.
Yeah.
Josh didn't go.
Yeah.
I think Josh went one time without us.
Oh, okay.
And when he got there,
Traitor.
I don't remember if I may be adding parts to this so that it's gospel, but from what I remember is when he showed up, Brandon and John and Chris were completely scrapping everything that we done. We revamped this. The dream with BWO, you know, basically just John came out and tried to cut like a shoot promo on how I ruined everything. I was a piece of trash and took things too serious and tried to backstab. Like the promo is on YouTube. I've watched it.
I have to see it. I'm gonna have to see that.
It's I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I'm just kidding. It's really not.
That's right.
So that happened, and then they all quit wrestling because everybody just kind of grew up and did their own thing. They wrestled for a couple months after us, and then Brandon texted me, he's like, "Hey, I need to get these mattresses out of my parents' yard now." And I'm too good of a person to say this all. So, all right, man, I'll come help you. I said, "Is everybody going to come help?" At that point, we had like 10 mattresses.
Jeez, it did expand a bit. I remember we could walk across it in his house. Yeah.
We had the ladder set up.
Yeah. Ropes around it. That's right.
We had a big part in that.
Damn, that's shitty. It was just you.
So I took my dad's truck, like I always did. We went, me and Brandon got these mattresses. I, in a life, we took a monkey maybe or something, and moved all those mattresses, just me and him. He sent people to show up.
Exactly.
Well, obviously, he's looking on YouTube. It's already
It's
They said it was people investigating.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
And let's keep in mind. Yeah, and let's keep in mind these mattresses they're not anything you'd sleep on either. I mean, you're talking like guaranteed mold. Yeah, mud. Yeah, soggy.
There would be people. It might have been Josh. It might have been. I don't know who it was. Somebody. They bid the mattress, dude, when you were wrestling to sell.
Oh.
And I thought,
Ugh. Yeah.
dude,
Oh.
I get paid for this, and you're gonna die.
You're gonna die now. Exactly.
Face is gonna fall off.
That's nasty. Yeah.
Anyway, so to wrap it up, and we'll get into it more when we talk back.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a bunch of guys from UWA to come in and bullshit.
Yeah. Reminisce. Yes. I think that'd be great. Reminisce about our old days, glory days. Talk about our favorite matches, favorite moments. Maybe we can watch.
I have a bunch of them on VHS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a live view.
Yeah. That would be awesome. And then be totally embarrassed by it. I'm down for it.
Yeah, I used to get embarrassed.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. We did
I
it.
remember. Speaking of which, me and my dad, we haven't watched wrestling. We haven't watched wrestling together since 2001. And when we were back at wrestling, my dad's not the type who would like come and support that. You know what I mean? Like he didn't say I was an idiot, but he's not coming to watch. So we were watching it one time in the basement because I used to record my own.
Yeah.
With VHS. And we were watching it, and my dad sat 2 or 3 of my matches and was like laughing. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He accepted it. Yeah. He was like.
And I showed my dad you knocked that kid out.
I totally forgot about that.
You forget about that.
Exactly. I still wear a knee brace from it. I totally forgot about that. Oh my god. That was bad. That was bad.
So many times.
He would do the wheeze laughing from watching it. I remember.
Yeah. We both would.
Right. Yeah, still do.
My stomach hurts. But yeah.
That was bad.
So I guess to wrap all this up,
in
a nice little package with a bow on it.
Yeah.
The point of our podcast is that we're going to randomly review and talk about wrestling, pick a show, and then talk about that. And shows you haven't seen, shows you have seen, and we're going to get some guests in here. And then my lovely wife's actually going to talk about her fandom maybe on the next episode or two.
That'd be awesome.
And how I broke her into the business. How she was obsessed with Randy Orton.
Which is a great obsession.
Really? You had an action figure of me on your dresser.
Obsession confirmed, yes. And to permanently keep.
I bought you that for Christmas.
It was a good present. Yeah. Do you, speaking of Randy Orton, and not to go on a tangent, but at this moment, right, I'm listening. I strongly feel that, so we're talking 2023 Fastlane coming up. John Cena, I strongly feel his partner is going to be Randy Orton. I feel like either Raw or SmackDown, they're going to have that storyline continue. Who's coming to sign that contract? And I think Randy Orton's going to be the one to come out. Because the last time he wrestled was against the Usos before he got injured. So, yeah. That's my thought.
That would be great. I'd be fine with that. I think Randy Orton, and I've heard from other wrestlers on podcasts, people that are professional say that he's the greatest in-ring talent that's ever lived.
I think that's a great assessment because he's
Edge said that.
yes. Edge, that's legit, man, for sure. Oh yeah.
So I'd be fine with Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Another thing, I don't think he'll be able to. A lot of people talk about Punk. I don't think
CM Punk. Yeah.
Signed the contract in like 2 days or whatever.
Right.
I do think that Punk's on his way back. I think he'll show up at Scott here.
That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be okay.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
That's fair. Yeah. And you don't think so? The other thing is if he's got a good attitude about it too. I feel like he's a loose cannon, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Right.
Well, see,
No. Yeah.
the thing with him going to the big league that would help is that he's not the guy.
Yeah.
He's not going to be.
Yeah.
He's not Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns is there. He's not.
True.
He's not Cody. He's not these guys. Seth Rollins that put the whole company. He just comes in. He can be like a Brock.
Yeah.
Give me 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Wrestle a pay-per-view. What feud you want? Who do you want? You want to wrestle Seth Rollins? Wrestle Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
But then shut up and go home.
That's right. At the end of the day, and I think that's fair.
Get paid.
Yeah.
Get the house in there.
Yeah.
I get what he did maybe. That's great, but you don't have that pressure. You don't need to be such a dick.
Yeah. Yeah. And we will see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's his biggest problem right now. And let's be honest, he's past his prime anyways. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting. Yeah. That was a tangent, but I am glad we brought that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So why don't we set something up? What do you think the first show you want to review is? Why don't you give me a year and a month, and I'll just name the pay-per-view.
Well, why don't we start with the WWF in Your House from 96, I think?
96?
Yeah, I think that was the one we talked about.
The one from October?
I don't.
Mind Games?
Mind Games, yes. he isn't exactly. Mind Games, the crowd was 34,127, yes.
I remember all the colors of the shirts and people
In the front row, yeah. Speaking of which, do you know the green shirt guy that shows up at like every WWE event ever? That's insane. He's got to be loaded in money to not only afford tickets, front row, but to like go. Really?
I don't know, something. I could have sworn I heard something.
A lot of times they do.
Yeah.
People travel, and sometimes the boys or the all.
I see. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Good for that guy.
Or I mean, the guy might have a really successful podcast or something.
And true.
Go there.
Yeah, and talk about it. Yeah, that's right. It could be us one day.
Have you ever been to a WWE?
You and I actually went to one. It was a SmackDown one in Cincinnati. Yeah, it wasn't a pay-per-view. Yeah. It was
Was it an actual SmackDown?
It was an actual. No, it was an actual SmackDown. It was right. It was really close to when Eddie Guerrero died, because I remember Batista came out. That was Batista and Eddie Guerrero were kind of starting to form a relationship or whatever. I feel like, and then I remember Undertaker came out too. Yeah.
Randy Orton back Undertaker to the stage.
Yes, we saw that. Yeah, that was pretty freaking awesome. Yeah. That was the only live event I've ever been to. Yeah. So.
That probably would have been January or February.
There we go. It's just unreal. Yeah. U.S. Bank Arena. You're like the Rain Man of wrestling. Yeah. Yeah, count it. But yeah, I think. Do you want to start with that pay-per-view, or did you have something else in mind?
No, I'll tell you what. Let's start there, and then what we do is when we go to do a review show, I think you pick a year, I pick a month, and then you pick a company.
Okay.
Because you have Peacock, I have Peacock.
Yeah.
PCW, WCW, WWE,
Exactly.
$6.99 a month.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah, that sounds like that'll be fun. We should do. That's what we'll do. Yeah, yeah.
So like any year, well, not any year, because it's not. Like,
Can't go too right. Can't go back too far. Right.
probably 95 for now.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good amount of time.
Shows come out there, like when Fastlane happens.
Yeah.
You know, that night or the next day. Talk about it.
That's a good idea too. I didn't even think of that. We should. Yeah, we should do that.
And Survivor Series. I think when I said they're going to do a War Games style match at Survivor.
Really? That'll be pretty cool. I mean, it could be pretty cool. I'm kind of interested how that'll play out, but it'll be. Yeah.
But all right. So what we'll do is we'll watch Mind Games.
Yeah.
We'll come back and review it, and then it'll be us talking shit on tangents, and then talk about how Shawn Michaels is probably goated,
Yes.
but I think Mick Foley, the single best wrestler from the 90s.
Yeah.
Would be arguable.
And it's not because you're. It's a good take because he's got not only Mick Foley, he's got Mankind, he's got Cactus Jack, and he does so amazing to switch different personas. Dude Love. I wasn't a big fan, but it was fun. It was.
Well, but you weren't supposed to be.
And that's true. That was that's a good point. Absolutely, very good point. Yeah, that guy was a nut in a good way.
If you want to see a good Cactus Jack match, go and watch Over the Edge 1998.
Over the Edge 98. Who was it against? You remember?
Stone Cold Steve.
Oh.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is the first VHS tape ever bought.
Ah.
Yeah.
So this is special.
Such a fun little match.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was doing cool shit in it.
Yeah. I'll have to take a look at that for sure. Maybe that's something else we can discuss then too. Is that pay-per-view?
At one point, Mick Foley, when he was Dude Love, he put in like a partial so he had all his teeth.
Uh-huh.
He takes him out, stomps him into the mat, and throws him into the crowd.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, he's a freak, man. Oh my gosh, he's a freak. That's awesome.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. And just
that's what we will do.
Yeah.
We review that and talk about it. And we'll give everybody a little insight into our friendship and we'll tell more stories. And some of them wrestling, some of them, all your hubcaps falling off.
I remember that too. Yeah.
Touching your bravado.
Oh, yes, the wiring job. Oh yeah, the hubcaps was my what was it? An mid 80s Cutlass Supreme. Yeah, Oldsmobile. Yeah. White on white. V8. It was a V8 though. It was pretty badass. We beat a Durango. Yeah. Granted, the Jack. We didn't. And granted, the Jackass tried to put it in 4-wheel drive mid going up a hill, but we still beat it. That's right. That's right. Yeah, and we did it effortlessly, rear-wheel drive. Yeah, yeah. I was too. Now you think about it, like, why are we taking a sedan up a fucking hill? But we did it. Dude, we off-roaded in it too, by the banks, and we got stuck. Yeah, down by the river, and we got stuck. That random guy we ran into, he got mad. And he's like, "You guys are dumb. If you're gonna be doing this, you need a vehicle to do it in." Because I think he left and then he came back feeling bad for us or something like that. Yeah. Or no, was it? We did. It was deep. Is that when Jack? Remember Jack? He had a Jeep. I feel like maybe he pulled us out. I don't remember. I can't remember. Maybe that was before he got the Jeep.
That's also where you flip the fly. Like first and only time you ever rode a fly.
And never again. Yeah. 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 That was. I felt bad. I bent your handlebars, I think, too. That was. I don't know how I survived. I still feel bad. That was a nice quad. I still remember going up the hill, and I don't know why I didn't get crushed, because the last thing I remember is the thing coming at me, and then all of a sudden, I'm way left over here. My helmet's gone, by the way, and my face was all busted up. Yeah, it was all swollen up. But I don't know why I didn't get crushed. That thing should have crushed me, and somehow I'm 5 feet over to the left of it and seeing your thing tumbled down the ground, and then you're yelling, "Kevin!" Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't good.
We were going around that track.
Yeah.
I go up there and I sit. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for Evan.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first time you ever rode a quad.
Yeah.
Up that little hill,
Wow.
but you'd already done it once.
We did. We went it up successfully one time. I put it. It was in second gear instead of the first, so it didn't. I didn't have the torque to get up. Yeah, and then I fell back. Yeah.
Right, and then I'm sitting out there.
Where is he at? Yeah.
I drive around, like come down the hill. You're trying to flip the thing over and you're bleeding.
What happened? Did you get mugged on the freaking thing? Yeah. I still had fun though.
And then you wouldn't even ride it out. I had to ride it out.
Yeah, to put it back in the truck. I had a concussion. I've never had a concussion before. But I remember seeing, yeah, it was. I was really tired, and it was the first time that I remember seeing like things around my peripheral. Sitting in, I think, your dad's truck, right? I was sitting in the passenger seat and just seeing things. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I was about to say the tailgate fell off. Yeah, that was awesome. Oh my god, all these memories are coming back now. Yeah. Does your dad still have that truck? No. Oh, bummer.
He sold that, and then he got a new truck, and then traded that in a Hellcat. There's a Dodge.
Really? Does he race it or like a?
Right, he's raced it before.
Yeah. Daily driver. Okay. There you go. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. They got to.
All right, well, let's go watch this mind game.
Yeah.
In your house mind game.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it on Peacock. It's actually in your house. Not on the blanket.
Oh, that's good to know because I've been trying to find on the internet. So that's good to know. Now I can watch the whole thing.
In your house.
Yeah. Thank you, Peacock. We're not affiliated whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to edit this part out. We're gonna get sued.
I'm going to play the video.
Yeah.
Let's record. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
And the Burning Dragon, Steve Hamlin, and you are.
And I'm Kevin Success. And this was a pleasure. This was good. This was fun.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. I had fun. Thanks for sitting in, honey. Next time maybe we can do this for a little bit.
Yeah, that would be great. A little bit of background and everything.
I said, oh, absolutely.
All right, thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, this has been the Burning Success. God, I hope this is a success. I think I quit my job.
This will be a success. You don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. This won't be a success. But that it is all about sense. Oh shit! I suck at this. All right. Well, I'm going to end the recording here.